My proudest moment, and when I knew that I was on the right track. I always wanted my community to be a place, like I said, where people were comfortable to share, felt like we were all family. You can talk about anything. And this guy found out that his mom had cancer, and he didn't want to talk to his friends about it, didn't want to talk to his parents about it. So instead, he found resolve talking about it with us. He felt confident knowing that he was not going to get met with any kind of, reaction but love and nothing but respect. Just give him any support that he needed in that moment. To me, that's all I could ever ask for. The moment when I knew, I was like, okay, this is actually real. My goal, my dream of what I wanted to create and what I wanted to build as a community is fulfilled. Because that's the thing about life, is always going to throw you curveball. If we can help each other through those, then we're indestructible. If we can get through it and we can all take care of each other at our low points, then the high points are just easy. I told everybody I'm going to be the same person. I'm going to put on the same show, whether I have, 5 people in chat, 50 people, 500, 5,000, doesn't matter. I'm going to do the same stuff. I'm going to have the same good time. That's one of the hardest things to get that mentality.
Yes.
But I kind of drove it into myself early on that, hey, it doesn't matter. We're having a good time, even if it's just for that one person, like that one person is having a good time. That one person's going to smile. We're going to make sure that they have a good day. If you can get to that point, you're laughing. I think that's what's great about the herd, is it's infectious. So I like whenever you give somebody a sub, it's the Halo 3 infected.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that you were talking about there is being strong mentally. It's very easy to feel validated, especially when you just starting. Let's say one day you get 10 viewers. You're like, oh, I'm awesome. I'm the best, dude. I'm going to be the next Shroud.
Yeah, Ninja, here I come.
And then the next day is one viewer, but it's like this guy that you hang out with, because there's no the other 9. You almost feel like, this isn't what I wanted. So it can definitely start affecting your mentality, right? The psychology behind when you stream and you see a lot of viewers and you feel people want me here, you feel validated. It's interesting, and I think like you said, one of the hardest things is have that mental perseverance. I'm strong here. I don't need those numbers out there. I'm just gonna be my best and do my best job regardless. Super hard, dude. Super hard. I mean, I've gone through it, and it's and I myself don't necessarily think I do the best job of doing that,
The things you can do to make it easier on yourself. Obviously, you can hide your viewer count, hide your numbers while you're streaming. That helps a lot. Because then your only real gauge is chat. Seeing people talk is the only real time that you're like, oh, there's a lot of people here. When chat's really going crazy, it's hard. It is, like I said, I know what you mean. Where the next day you're expecting it to just keep going and continuing that growth, and then you don't get that. When I switched games, when I went from being a Destiny player to being, on COD to then being on Tarkov, I've been slowly I started playing Tarkov in February. Over the past year, I've slowly started to add to our, community, these Tarkov players. Yeah, exactly. But we lost, a ton. We lost a lot of Destiny players.
Destiny fans, right?
Yeah, that were the mainstay of our community. Just because they aren't as interested in the game. They will still stop by from time to time and say hi, but they're not going to be everyday viewers because they don't like Tarkov. They don't play Tarkov, or they don't really care about it. So they're not going to be regulars anymore.
And the important thing here is that doesn't change the way that you do your job.
Right. Like I said, you put on the same show, whether there's 550, 500, you're still you, and you still are trying to just, make the world a better place, make somebody's day, make somebody smile. I honestly, I knew, and my community, I've always tried to promote people to be able to share, it's a healthy environment. We managed to push out all of the toxicity that's ever come our way. And the biggest thing I always told people is, you're going through something, we want to celebrate the high points. When you're having an awesome day and you're doing something really killer, absolutely, we want to celebrate with you. But the adverse is also true. It's if you're having a really shitty day, if you're having a terrible day, if you just got some terrible news, I want my community to be a place where you can come in and you can share that information and know that you're going to get met with nothing but love. You're going to get nothing but support. You're maybe going to get hit by somebody. Somebody's going to DM you that's either gone through the same thing, right? Like we have a serious talk channel in our Discord where, yeah, you can, voice those kinds of things, but you might either get a response there or get a response privately from somebody else that's maybe gone through the same thing and get some advice. But we have like all kinds of like professionals. We have like RNs and doctors and like psychiatrists and nurse practitioners even that are a part of our community that have been able to actually help people that are,
that's gorgeous,
like licensed.
dude. That's beautiful.
Yeah, licensed to do so. But I'll tell you a little story. My proudest moment, and when I knew that I was on the right track, I always wanted that. I always wanted my community to be a place, like I said, where people were comfortable to share, felt like they were at home, felt like we were all family. You can talk to us about anything. And this guy found out that his mom had cancer. He was pretty young at the time, like 15, 16. And he didn't want to talk to his friends about it, at school. Didn't want to talk to his parents about it because, of course, it's just, that stigmatism of talking to your parents. So instead, he found resolve talking about it with us. Like he felt confident enough to come into my chat, and my chat was the first place he ever openly spoke about it because he felt comfortable. He felt confident knowing that he was not going to get met with any kind of, reaction but love and nothing but respect, and that people were going to give him their time and take the time to really, just give him any support that he needed in that moment. To me, as somebody, that's all I could ever ask for. That is like the moment when I knew I was like, okay, this is actually real. Like this is my goal, my dream of what I wanted to create and what I wanted to build as a community is fulfilled. Like it's succeeding. Like it's actually working. Said in our Discord, in our serious talk, people use it almost daily through somebody, that is going through something. Because that's the thing about life, is always going to throw you curveballs no matter what. If we can help each other through those, then we're indestructible. Nothing can stop us, because if we can get through it and we can all take care of each other at our low points, then the high points are just easy. You know what I mean? Like celebrating is easy. It's getting through the lows that are tough. So
yeah, no, that's an amazing story, man. That's an amazing story. I think
I'm very proud of that.